We could also, in some married couples, honestly, I mean, but sometimes we'll do a dual shower.
Sure.
And
you have shower heads on each side of the shower.
it's pretty common here in Florida. There's a lot of big bathrooms, and they'll have like the old, well, we still do it. It's not old. I don't want to talk bad about it, but the drop-in tub into a tub deck is a very beautiful look. It was very common in the 80s and 90s, and a lot of people now are taking that out and they're switching to a freestanding tub, or they're doing a double shower. They're just getting they're getting rid of the soaking tub. They never use it. And even by survey, I used to be a real estate broker, and one of the survey points was these are used one time a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. I mean, and that was not for senior citizens. That's for anybody.
Yeah.
They're not really used. They're used to sell the house. You look at it and you're like, oh, and you dream of candles and wine and bubble baths and stuff like that, and you buy the house, but you don't use it.
Yeah. Just from talking to people, that's what I found also. Certain people really like to take baths, and for them, they're awesome. And you get, but it's a small percentage of people who really do that regularly. Most often, I'll talk to people, they've been living in the house for 15 years, and like you said, they've used it twice.
Yeah,
like they used it when they first got there, and
Space-wise, basically, if you look at it space-wise, you're taking those tubs, they're pretty long, and then they have a deck around them, and then you have a small shower.
Yeah.
So whether you're using every day, twice a day, if you're married, right?
Yeah.
You're using the shower all the time. You're using this once a year or less. As you get older, probably less. But you're probably dedicating 70% of the space, if it's this, whichever way it's angled. So we just get rid of that, which we do. There's plenty of room. Now, if you want a curbless shower, I mean, that's another thing. If you don't have to have a curb. Because then if you need to get in there with a wheelchair at some point, you can.
Lots of options on that kind of a thing.
Yeah. But once you go to a double wide shower, you literally can have a his and hers. And that way you can have your own thermostatic valve, you can have your own temperature, and you don't have to mess with your spouse's temperature, and then you can have your own seat. Anyway, and they're very, very attractive too. It's beautiful to see that much tile.
Yeah.
It really becomes a piece of art in that situation.
Totally
that's another thing we do.